My channel English with Dehati ma'am. And friends, if you are the one who wants to improve your fluency, if you want to speak fluent English, then you should start having conversation videos with strangers. Yes friends. But friends, in today's video I am going to share with you some tips that you must follow, that you must know before going to have a conversation with anyone, with strangers, with your friends. Because friends, we need to keep some tips in our mind while having conversation in order not to feel embarrassed after conversation. Because friends, we are not in the habit of speaking to others. So if we want to get into the habit of speaking with anyone, we don't want to feel embarrassed, then we must speak a lot. We must start having conversation with a lot of people, with strangers, and this is the best way to overcome our fear of speaking English. Friends, everyone wants to know what is the best way to overcome the fear of speaking. Friends, there is only way to overcome the fear of speaking. Then you should go and start facing people. You should go and start having conversation with so many people, with lot of learners. Or friends, never miss any single opportunity. And friends, never miss any single opportunity when you get any kind of opportunity to speak to anyone. Just grab those opportunities whenever you are getting a single opportunity, whether you are going to a small talk or for a long talk. Never miss any single opportunity. But friends, in today's video I am going to share with you what kind of tips that you must follow, that you just keep in your mind while having conversation, if you really want to have a successful conversation with anyone. So without any further delay, let's get into the video. Friends, as we know that in order to have a successful conversation, we must know some tips that we should keep in our mind while having conversation with anyone, whether he's a stranger, whether or he is our friend or our family member. So please watch this video till the very end so that you can easily get to know. First one is, friends, you know, in a conversation only two things are important. First, we have to give answers, and second, we have to ask questions. So if you are going to have a conversation with anyone, then you must know the way how to ask questions from others, and the second way how to give answer to others' questions. So you must know the way, you must know the sentences and structures, what kind of structures you need to answer their questions, and you must know some kind of things, means how you can answer, means how you can ask questions from others. There are only two ways to ask questions from others. First, you have to start from the helping verb, okay, like did, has, is, am, are, do, does. And the second way, start from the WH words like when, what, how, who, when, whose, whom. Okay, so you should know about first before going to have a conversation with anyone. Second, friends, listening. Friends, why we are saying that, why everyone says that listening is very important if you want to learn this language, if you want to speak fluent English. Friends, you know, in a conversation, when we are in a conversation, we are supposed to listen what other person wants to say, what the other person is saying, that we must listen it. And that's why that's why every trainer says that you must enhance your listening skill, you must work on your listening skill. So you have to listen, okay, pay attention what the other person is saying that. And after listening, you have to speak. Try to speak what you have to speak. If the other person is asking some question, then you have to give answer in a proper way, in a perfect way, so that the other person will don't feel bored, that you are not feeling interest, you don't have any kind of interest in this conversation. Okay friends, so you must have to speak, you must have to give the answer what the other person wants from you. Okay, and the next is friends, always try to keep your pace of speaking at medium, not too fast, not too slow. Friends, while speaking, some learners, what they do, they speak in a very fast way, just like they are going to miss the train. Friends, it's not good for you. You don't do this. If you are doing this much rush while speaking with anyone, then tell me how it's possible for the person with whom you are having this conversation to understand what you want to say, what you are saying. Your words were not good. Your words were not understanding for him. The way you are speaking, it doesn't make him any sense. So you have to try to keep your place at the medium, not too fast, not too slow. Next friend, you don't need to use too much fancy words. Yes friends, while in a conversation, sometimes we start using so much advanced words, so much fancy words in our conversation, whether we don't think about whether the other person is getting this or not. We just try to speak, and friends, sometimes we are not in the habit of using those words, and still we are trying to speak fancy words. And friends, your this way of speaking makes the other person to figure out easily that you are not a very good speaker. You are just trying to pretend that I'm a very good speaker, I'm a very good fluent speaker. That's why I'm using fancy words. That's why I'm using those kind of words that you are not using. So in a conversation, we don't need to use so much fancy words, so much advanced word. Okay, just always try to use simple words so that everyone with whom you are talking, okay, with whom you talk, they will easily get to know what you are saying. They will easily get to know your thoughts, what you want to say. Next friends, after this, you have to do one thing. While having conversation, you need to maintain your eye contact with anyone. If you are speaking with your friend, any stranger, then don't see here. No. You need to maintain eye contact. It should be most for you to maintain an eye contact. And it is very important, means if you are giving a speech in front of a huge crowd, you are delivering a speech, so at that time your eye contact is very important. So you try to get into the habit of making this eye contact from a single person. And you should start in front of your camera. Okay, just start speaking in front of your camera first, and then start speaking to others. Your eye contact is very important. And friends, after this, your hand gestures, your postures, the way you are speaking, your expressions, everything matters a lot. If you are showing any kind of fear on your face, then it makes no sense. If you are not using your hand gestures, you are still just like a stiff person, it's not good in a conversation. You have to use some face expressions, so that sometimes our expressions, they speak more than our words. Sometimes our expressions, they articulate our thoughts only from our expressions. We don't need to speak even sometimes. So do this. Next friends, after this, you must know what questions you are going to ask, what kind of conversation you are going to have with anyone. Don't speak and don't ask useless questions. Always try to around your topic. Okay, don't ask about very personal questions to anyone, and just only be at the point. What is your point? What is your topic? Okay, you have to ask questions only on the basis of topic, and you have to give answer. You have to clarify everything by using of simple words or anything what you want. Next or last, friends, after having all these things, after keep these things in our mind, after keeping all these things in our mind, if you don't have one thing, then everything is just useless. And the thing is your confidence. If you are feeling shy, if you are feeling hesitant, if you are stammering, if you are fumbling a lot while seeing anyone in front of you, it means you are not a good speaker. If you want to speak confidently, first of all, just try to be confident. Try to be confident what kind of situations are in front of you. Don't show that you are feeling so scared. Don't try to show you afraid. Just show confidence at your face, because your confidence is going to make you a fluent English speaker. Sometimes even native speakers, they make mistakes, but they don't show from their face. That's why the other person is not getting whether he is making mistakes or not. And it's a very big thing for every speaker who wants to speak, who wants to have conversation with anyone. Either you can speak correctly or wrong, but only one thing is important: your eye contact, your confidence, the way you are speaking. Everything matters a lot. So friends, I hope that this video must be helpful for you if you really want to have a successful conversation with anyone. Because friend, there is no alternative of speaking. If you really want to speak, if you really want to improve your way of fluency, then you must start having conversation with strangers, with lot of people, so that you can overcome your fear. Because friends, everyone just want to overcome fear of speaking. In order to have an interview with the interviewer, we just need to show our confidence. Sometimes our confidence helps us a lot. So just keep these things, these tips in our mind while having conversation with anyone, and your confidence at your face. And if you are having these kind of things, then yeah, definitely you are going to have a very successful conversation with anyone, whether he's a stranger or your friend or your any friend. And friends, I hope this video must be helpful for you in order to have a successful conversation. And friends, if you like this video, so please hit the like button and do subscribe my channel. And friends, we will meet again in the next video. Till then, bye bye.